Oh my goodness, you guys are getting so big. This little guy is so chunky. Sadie's puppies are 3.5 weeks old now, and we have been working with them on sound stimulation. And the craziest thing happened this week. I brought in a new sound, the jingle, from the garage nursery. I bought those nursery toys for the older puppies for them to go and play with. But I thought for some reason that would be a great sound to expose the little puppies to. Well, these guys had already done a crinkle and a squeaker, and they had done amazing. But I did the jingle 2 days ago, and they all scurried, like they were scared of it. And I think it was the high-pitched noise. I think it was just something new that they weren't used to. But we're gonna try it again today with Sadie being in here and me being able to corral them more around each other to make it less stressful and see if that can help us overcome that stressful stimulation. Guys, we gotta get you all together. So many of them have lost their not lost their zip ties. I took them off. But so many of them have outgrown their zip ties, but not Miss Green. She's our little one. She's so cute. And they have just started pawing at each other and making these little tiny growls. It is the cutest thing to watch. I really could sit in here all day long and just watch them do that. But guys, we gotta join together. And Mom's in here today. Oh, hey, you're okay. You're okay. Sadie, I got her. Look at that, Sadie being super attentive to her puppy. Okay, so we're gonna do a refresher with the squeaker. I brought the octopus, and then we're going to try the jingle again. All right, you guys ready? Come here, Miss Yellow. Oh. I hear you. Let's make sure everybody can hear the noise. Sadie wants the toy. All right. So far, no reactions. Come here, Miss Yellow. Actually, Miss Orange. I looked at your collar wrong. And everybody is nursing. So this could be a great opportunity for us to try the jingle because they're doing something that they love. And then when they're done nursing, we'll do the jingle again. So far, so good. Everybody's distracted by their nursing. So this is a good thing. Sadie's super curious about what am I doing? That's awesome. So 2 days ago when I did this sound, all of them were looking around trying to figure out where this noise was coming from. And then Mr. Red in particular kept moving away from the sound. I would bring him back over and he still would move away, even if I was trying to hold him close. But Sadie was not in here. She was taking a mom break, chewing on a yak cheese. And so I think this is being very helpful that she was in here for me to expose them to this sound again. But once they're done nursing, we're gonna try this all again. But Bella Grace's puppies are getting ready to go home and I am going to miss them so much. Annie's are going home too on Saturday and I'm gonna miss them too. It is so sweet to watch those two litters just play so much together. They love to wrestle each other. They are now doing the stairs confidently. And I got their snuggle puppies and their blankets out this week, ready for them to get their scent on it. So that way when they transition home, they have something that reminds them of their brothers and sisters. So we send those blankets and snuggle puppies home to help ease crate training at night. On the first night, we highly recommend putting a heating pad in there. And the scent of it being on the blanket and the heartbeat and the snuggle puppy just really helps create that litter mentality that they're sleeping beside their pack. And some of our families report amazing results, that they slept 6 hours in the first night. And so we just love that news, and so we want to keep that going. So they love playing with those puppies. They like dragging them around, and they end up playing tug of war with the blankets. It's super fun to watch. And Oakley's puppies have done fantastic this week with their training. they've been working on the wobble board, the tunnel, and the cooler room. I thought for sure we were gonna have to zip tie that tunnel, but they didn't even need that. They were running right through the first time. I think they love following the big puppies and following Honey through the tunnel. She loves to go in the tunnel still, and she likes to scurry through it as fast as she can. But some of those puppies are so tiny still that they're needing help to get on and off the cooler room. It's about, I don't know, about 3 or 4 inches high. And some of those puppies like Miss Black and Miss Yellow are so tiny that they're gonna need help on and off of it until they grow a little more. Or else they just kind of tumble off, and that doesn't work. And I love this deep red color. Almost all of our puppies have that color, especially with Nipsey as the dad. But I also love these apricot puppies. They're so sweet. And Penny's litter has a whole spectrum of apricot puppies. We have some cream, and then we have some light apricot. And they are doing so good. They're 3 weeks old now, and they have been working on their sound stimulation. But I especially love ones like this one. How cute is she? She has these little white tips on her fingers, and she's got white running all through her head. I think that she is so beautiful, and we don't get this color all the time, so it's a lot of fun to have. But Penny has done such a good job about being a good mom. Some funny things about her is that she always brings in a yak cheese. Every time I change this mat, I find yak cheeses everywhere. I think my record is finding 4 of them in here. She just collects them and brings them in. But her puppies have done such a good job. They did fantastic on ENS, and now that they're on sound stimulation, they have flown through a little crinkle sound, and now they're working on a squeaker. So I'm kind of waiting for them to get done with their nursing, but we'll start with them there so that way they won't have a stressful situation without mom here. And then we'll watch them afterwards and do it again to make sure that they can handle it all on their own. All right, Penny, you ready? She probably will want this toy just like Sadie did. Yeah, she's already getting super eager. All right, you ready? Oh, which one is the squeaker? There it is. So what I'm looking for is anybody just having any type of uncomfortableness. So anybody that's leaving, anybody that kind of ducks their head under, anybody that doesn't shake, but just looks intense, looks intimidated. We want them to acknowledge the sound. Their ears might perk up. They're gonna look and see where it's at, but then they would go back to what they're doing. That would give me the most confidence that they're ready to move to the next sound. And so far, that didn't make anybody move, which is great. So I am gonna try a louder squeaker. I brought in our octopus. I gotta work really hard to make this octopus squeak. All right, so far we don't have any acknowledgement of the sound by leaving or not being comfortable, but I think I'm going to, like Miss Purple, she's just laying there. So we're gonna bring her over here and see what the sound does. She's like, I think I'll just hide. There you go. There you go. So you can see her ears kind of start to move. There you go, you want to be beside mom. Very good. All right, let's try this one. Nice. Doesn't seem to bother her at all. And she's actually really curious about where the sound's coming from, which is cool. All right, is anybody else done? Mr. Blue, you're done. Now we gotta wake him up. I love how curly his coat is. And he's got this adorable white chin. Oh, wow, that was perfect. Good job. All right, let's see how you do with the squeaker. You are doing such a good job too. All right, I'm gonna try the jingle with them. Let's see what happens. So this is the first time that I'm doing the jingle with them, and this is a completely different reaction than what I got from Sadie's puppies. Sadie's puppies did not like the jingle, but these guys have been really comfortable with it, so that's really great. And there's gonna be pluses and minuses with every litter. Both litters did fantastic with early neurological stimulation. And so far, Penny's puppies are doing better with sound stimulation. They just might take Sadie's puppies a couple of times more. Now that everybody's done, now we'll wake everybody up. There we go. Give me a kitty. Now we can see a full experience. Look, Mr. Red has that little chin too. I mean, super relaxed. Look at this. They're awesome dogs. Miss Pink. Checking their collars just real quick while I've got them. And Miss Green fell asleep, or Mr. Green fell asleep right beside the nipple. Almost like he was like content and then just kind of fell off. He's got that little white chin too. That's so sweet. All right. Now that everybody's here, we can do it again. I'm just gonna jump right in and start with the jingle because I think these guys are doing so good. Very good. Do you see Miss Pink? She's tracking this, like she's watching it and like she can understand and hear where it's coming from. That is super fun to watch. All right, one more time. Very good. I am thoroughly impressed with how good they're doing. But, oh yeah, everybody was asking, where has Bella been? Over the last 6 episodes, she hasn't made an appearance, and we want to make sure that everybody knows that Bella is doing fantastic. She loves going on walks, but her walks just look a little different these days. She likes to take her time and sniff everything. She's become a mosier. I can probably do 2 or 3 laps with Honey by the time I do 1 lap with Bella. But Honey loves the promotion of being in the garage. As you guys have seen, she loves rolling on the ground with the puppies and playing with them. And she still can't get Bella to play. Bella loves playing tug of war with her. And in fact, they love those big stretchy toys. But when Bella's done, she wants to relax in her dog bed. Make sure you like and subscribe and check out this video of these adorable puppies.